I started drinking when I was like 16, 17. We would go downtown during the week, party, and my mom was just like, I know what you're doing, I know where you're going, which is the gay bars, and she's just like, don't bother coming home anymore. So I was stranded. It forced me to take charge rather than just letting other people take charge for me. My name's Berlin and I'm from Vancouver. Growing up, I was a very shy person, like chronically shy, that I saw therapists. I had to make my friends or my mom go to the cashier at a store because I didn't want to interact with the person because I was always really nervous. I'm kept in a bubble, probably because of my religious upbringing. I wasn't really allowed to associate with people outside of my religion, so I was a little fearful of anything outside of it. My mom did kick me out, and so I got a job at McDonald's, and during my break I had 45 minutes, so I'd always change into an outfit and go up to the bar and go dancing a little bit. It kind of became my little like shtick or like quirk. Everybody knew me as working at McDonald's, and they would come visit me after the clubs closed. My eccentric style kind of like started to bubble forth. I feel like I'm making one of those like makeup tutorials. I'm more woman than you'll ever be. I started getting hired to like hang out at clubs, and then within a year and a half, I was one of the more recognizable faces on Davie Street. It was fun because like all of a sudden everybody's holding doors for me and carrying my bag and like treating me like a queen, and now I get it. It's fun being a hot girl. I feel on top of it. I feel on my game. I feel hot, sexy. I feel like I own it, you know, and who doesn't want to be like a hot stripper? The Davie Village is the gay area of Vancouver. It's tight-knit, everybody knows each other. I guess you can say it's intense. It's competition for sure. There's so many people in the scene right now that if you're not gonna shine, you know, there's other people out there that are gonna shine brighter. And I mean, I guess it keeps everybody on their toes too. It's a great place. I'm really lucky to have grown up in this community from the time I was like a wee lad and running down the street in my thong and booty shorts on Davie Street. Right before going on stage, the only thing that's going on in my head is I hope my balls don't fall out. And then the rest of the night is kind of just throw your ass to the wind and pray that it goes good. I love doing ballads. Sultry, sexy, gives people a girlfriend experience, full fantasy, if you will. It's like not so much dancing and stuff, it's more just like connecting with the audience and like living that diva moment and living the full fantasy of I'm at the Grammys and I'm about to receive an award, but before I do, let me quickly do my number from my greatest hits album. Berlin, you're delusional. For the first year of me doing drag, it was just like gigs and bookings and everything was going my way, but doing drag and performing, drinks are for free for the most part for queens, and it's like every time it's that liquid courage that I needed. So I'm always drinking, and it's always drinking to get wasted. It just started getting abusive. This one was probably the beginning of it all. This was the beginning of my low point when I was sleeping around with one of my friend's recently ex-boyfriend. I got fired 3 times, no shits given. And like, I do give a shit. Like, I do care about myself. But it's just so easy to pretend like you don't. And then just have this party girl facade. It was in the summer that I made amends with my mom. It was a low point that made me message her and like try to sort things out. And then when I saw my grandparents, it just, something switched in my head and I felt accepted again for the first time from the people who were supposed to love and accept me from the beginning. I finally felt reconnected and like I am loved. I just had no more desire to drink anymore. And now we're here at 3.5 months sober, and I'm going to Mexico for my first international show. I like to think that this is just the beginning of a big ball of happiness and sunshine. I sound like a kid's TV show host. I think with my drag and my story, it being like going through addictions, going through opposition from the family, and going through internal struggle of like self-acceptance, that if I can feel comfortable being on stage dressed in a tiny little outfit and not feel scared of any homophobia or what other people will say, then maybe it could help build somebody else's confidence to maybe not necessarily do drag, but live their truth and be who they want to be without the fear of people judging them. Just get through high school and everything will be so much easier. And don't shave your eyebrows off. That one's a good one. That was, yeah.